What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Rome Good. Good promo. We back. Want to bring y'all something different today. Always been interested in like the old drug figures and hitmen from back in the day, the 80s, the 90s, even up into the 2000s. But like back in the day, you had like the Chamber Brothers, YBI, people like Alpo, Rich Porter, Kevin Childs, AZ Faison, had Rayful Edmonds, you had Dre and Ears. It's a lot of stories and people you could look up and you know, stories out there about them on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Even books. I read a lot of their books. It's Kevin Child's book right here. Um, this book right here by Troy Reed. It's about his relationship with Alpo. Game Over. AZ Faison. He's a part of that whole Harlem crew with Alpo, Rich Porter. But this video about Silk, WP, Wayne Perry. Wayne Perry from DC, Southwest DC. He was known to put fear in people's hearts. He didn't play. He was about, getting people out of here. You know what I'm saying? You could call him a hitman, I guess. The way I know about Wayne Perry is through the whole Alpo story. You know what I'm saying? Alpo bailing him out of jail, and that's what got him close, and he was doing a lot of dirty work for Alpo. They even call him the Michael Jordan of the murder game. So that lets you know how serious this man was. He didn't play around. He put fear in a lot of people. Whenever his name, they said, was mentioned, it was about murder. You know what I'm saying? If you see him around, it was probably too late, But the reason I'm talking about Wayne Perry is because the mother of his son, well, one of his sons, I don't even know how many kids he got. That I do not know, you know what I'm saying? But his baby moms, the mother of his son, Astoria, she recently just sat down and did an interview with Say Cheese TV, Sean Cotton. Check out that whole interview. When I first seen the interview on YouTube, and like most of y'all that already seen it, you probably thought what I thought, you know what I'm saying? I thought we'd get some information about Wayne Perry, about some of the stuff we heard about Wayne Perry, you know what I'm saying? Just get some type of confirmation on stories and things like that, or get some new stories. If you're watching the interview for that, you're not gonna get that. Basically, let it be known that she does have a child with Wayne Perry. She talks about her upbringing, how she came up in DC before she met Wayne Perry, and then how she met Wayne Perry. The fact that when she first met him, she didn't really know who he was or, the things he was doing. People let her know. And she don't really get into any of the stories we have heard about Wayne Perry. She don't confirm anything. She don't really deny anything, but she don't really give us no new information, you know what I'm saying? She kind of like, if you was in Wayne Perry's situation and this was one of your women, this is kind of how you would want her to represent you. She ain't giving up no dirt, you know what I'm saying? To us content creators and people that are nosy or just interested in the story, like, yeah, we mad about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why you even interview her, Sean Cotton? Because she ain't give up no dirt. But if you look at it from the other lens, you can tell she from the streets, you know what I'm saying? She really holding down Wayne Perry. And I would suggest watch the whole interview because I watched it. I watched like half the interview. I'm like, this is boring. She ain't really talking about nothing. And then the next day at work, I went ahead and I listened to the whole interview. And the whole interview is pretty good because, she does talk about Wayne Perry. Sean Cotton asked questions about, him having 100 bodies and stuff like that. And she said that's not true. She said a lot of the stuff that we might have heard or seen on YouTube is not true. You know what I'm saying? It might be some truth to it, but people add to it and make it bigger than what it is. And you know what I'm saying? She said we'll never really get the real Wayne Perry story because he hasn't told his story. You know what I'm saying? He the only one that can really give us the truth. But a lot of the stuff that's out here, the stuff we seen, is just people adding to the story. You know what I'm saying? She said a lot of it's not true, but we know some of it's true. You know what I'm saying? Because there's been more than one person telling these stories. But like I say, check out her full interview. If you watch the full interview, later in the interview, she kind of details some things about herself, her getting arrested like in the early 2000s for like check fraud and stuff like that. And she talks about her time being incarcerated and the things she went through. You know what I'm saying? I kind of found that a little interesting. You know, she does have a story, you know what I'm saying? She talk about their son a little bit, not a whole lot, but how he was affected when she was locked up. And you know, she's out a free woman now and trying to, you know, do things the right way. In the interview, she kind of said some things that kind of contradict what she was trying to say. She talked about a story one time. She was out with Wayne Perry. They was out to eat or whatever. They got out the car, and some guys just like walked up to him and gave him, you know, their money. You know what I'm saying? Just gave him money. And shortly after that, Sean Cotton asked her, you know, he said he heard that Wayne Perry, you know, had it out there. If you wanted to be his friend, you would have to give him money.
Was the most fed because when, you know, there were certain times if I was somewhere with him, I could see how people were looking at him or were looking, or they would, you know, a lot of time, you know, there was a time when we were somewhere getting something to eat and, you know, he got out the car and dudes just came to him and gave them their money. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, there's stories about him walking up to people, well, drug dealers, and him telling them, if you want to be my friend, give me some money.
Don't believe everything you hear.
That's not true?
Don't believe everything you hear. See, and that's the problem I have. If you wasn't there, you can't asphyxiate it on that. You know, he got out the car and dudes just came to him and gave them their money. And I was like, oh.
But she basically just had said that, you know, in an interview right before he asked that. He basically just said that. So it just kind of, some of her story kind of don't, you know, match up or contradicts what she's saying, you know what I'm saying? But she holding down, she trying not to give up too much or criminate him even further. But as far as I know, I don't think Wayne Perry is going to ever get out. If you watch the interview, she says she, you know, she does have faith that he is, but I don't know. I don't think Wayne Perry gonna ever get out. I might be wrong, you know what I'm saying? One of the main things I know she wanted to get out there by doing this interview is the homosexual allegations about Wayne Perry, you know what I'm saying? It's some stories, some videos out there where people talking about incident where he got caught with a man, and she wanted to let it be known that that's not true. Wayne Perry's not gay. Well, at least she doesn't think he's gay, you know what I'm saying? So that's one of her main reasons she wanted to do this interview, to let it be known, like, you know, that's false. Whatever you are hearing about him being with men, it's not true.
It was a lie that he was sleeping with men. And
Yeah,
that this
I did see that.
This man did not catch him in a cell having sex with a man. He actually caught him in a cell having sex with a female. That was the, you know, that was my main thing at this point. But the rest, like, this is, it's overbearing. It's unnecessary. And until he decides what he want people to know about him, we will never hear the truth.
You know, she really wanted to get that out there, you know, all them homosexual allegations, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But it is stories out there about him allegedly being with men. I remember I seen an interview with an officer, I think that had something to do with his case or arrested him or something like that. He was saying that, like, nah, Wayne Perry, you know, he be sleeping with men. So that's alleged, you know what I'm saying? The interviews are out there, and she just wanted to, you know what I'm saying, bring some straightness, some correction to that. Like, no, that's not true. She did let it be known that Wayne Perry, he doesn't like to go by that anymore, WP or anything like that. He goes by Nkosi, you know what I'm saying? So she did let that be known in the interview. That's what he liked to be referred to, Nkosi. I didn't know that. Y'all probably knew that already. Y'all be knowing everything, but that was something new to me. Check out her interview. Like I say, it's on Say Cheese, conducted by Sean Cotton. But if y'all looking for tea, y'all looking for some new stories, some new stuff about Wayne Perry, it's not in this interview. You know what I'm saying? It's just somebody that had a relationship with Wayne Perry. That's the mother of his child. And, you know, she talks about her, how she met Wayne Perry, and, you know, the current state they at right now. She said she haven't talked to him in a while. But, you know, the last time she talked to him, he was in good health.
He's very well. He's living. He's doing his time better than most of these dudes would ever think to do. And I don't think they could stand and be of a strong of man as he is. Wayne is extremely intelligent beyond what they say about him in DC streets or wherever they say about it in the world, because they got him all over the world. I would never disrespect him and go behind his back and share reflective things that he shared with me, because I'm not that woman. I don't, even the fact that he is my son father, he is somebody to me, but I'm not a backstabber in that way. You know, some things are not meant to be said. Some things are not meant to be heard. Some things are best left silent.
And this was just something different, you know. I thought it was interesting. Like, let me bring it y'all way, you know what I'm saying? Check out that full interview if you haven't. Yo, shout out to my subscribers, the old ones, the new ones. I appreciate y'all. It's your boy Rom Good. I'm having a video coming real soon. I'm on you next time. Peace.